going to try to connect with Sean Osborne.
You have reached the voicemail
Who's
box
the sports
of
junkie?
941
The sports junkie.
7335. At the tone, please record your voice
He's nowhere to be
message.
found.
When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
So, Sean Osborne, it is James Lowe, Jiggy Jag with the mix, and also iHeartRadio. AMFM247.com, calling you for your radio interview. Give us a call back here, 620-402-0878. Thank you, sir. There he goes, Sean Osborne, the big star. Star of stage and screen shows that you listen to on the weekends. You know, like Kim Commando or one of them. Who knew when you tuned into the Sunday radio show that's what you were going to be involved in? I don't know. But we are here, and it is 23 minutes after the hour. We are having technical issues on the production computer end. So normally we would be Skyping in Jaybird Wells at this point. A fabulous Jaybird Wells. But I can't get to the Skype-a-rooney. So, I'm a one-man army here in the big program. So, this is one of those things where when I can't get to the production computer to play bits and interviews and all that stuff, all you're getting is this guy. Jigman Freud in his Bullet Club shirt. That's all you're getting today. But we weren't able to reach Sean Osborne. We tried to reach Sean Osborne. He's known as the sports junkie. And he was going to be on to talk to us about the Super Bowl today. He was going to educate me on the Super Bowl. Because first of all, I don't understand the point of the Super Bowl. I don't understand why it is such a big deal. I don't know why people go, well, I'm just watching it for the commercials. Okay. Okay. I'm glad. I don't know. It's a hell of a deal, as they say. Get a hold of us online. We've got our own app, Jiggy Jaguar. I actually have two apps. I have one that is, as John Mosier likes to say, a complicated app. The other is simply a listen live to us app. Listen to our audio stream. That's it. You can go get that at jiggyjaguar.com. You can also dial us up. If you want to give us a holla, 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 holla on at you, bitch. Holla on at you, bitch. You can give us a call, 620-402-0878. If you want to say hello to us. If you're listening to us on the mix on Tuesdays, thank you. If you're listening to us on our app, thank you. If you're watching us on our app, thank you. I had a interesting conversation with Frank Catolo the other evening. The fantastic Frank Catolo. Over there at Catola Chronicles, we talked about the downfall of media. We talked about iHeart. Their board of directors was elected not to make a payment. Their interest payment on their debt. So they'll go into default. We talked about Emmys Communications basically selling all their radio stations in St. Louis and getting out of the market. Cumulus Media and their bankruptcy. Don Imus getting his walking papers from Cumulus. We also talked about the Man Cow. One of my personal heroes on radio. Getting his walking papers. Grydon Carter from Vanity Fair. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. But after 25 years at Vanity Fair, he was told to whoop, Bowski. We also talked about Nate Silver from 538. And Leslie Moonves, who may be the first casualty of the CBS merger. And I also talked about YouTube star Casey Neistat and his $25 million in him not being able to work in a team environment and things of that nature. Next week at some point, I should be on the Radio Dan show on, is it Talk Radio X? Still? Where is Dan? RadioDanshow.net? Something. You know what's funny is I'm doing the old Ed Till, where I act like I'm talking to people, and as you can see, there's no one here. So it's kind of like Rush whenever he goes, "Oh, I'm talking to Snurdly. Oh, Snurdly." Nobody's talking to Bo Snurdly. That ain't happening. We don't have a Bo Snurdly here. Bo Snurdly is me, Jigman Freud. Jignatius Jaguar. I should be on the Radio Dan show, as I said, this next week. I'll be talking about Ed Till. Ed Till. The Ed Till Show. About a rib that I tried to pull that ended up becoming a real deal. And I would think that that pin hitting the paper would have made a better sound for the microphone. But at this point, I'm out of material at 28 minutes after the hour. Thanks for joining us here on our big broadcast. An update to our production computer. We are patiently waiting on the system restore to take us back to January 31st of 2018, which was the last successful restore point for the production computer. We are patiently waiting on that. And I'm hoping at some point. See, years ago, and I guess I could discuss this before we go to Major D Starr. We're supposed to call Major D Starr here in a few. I don't know who. I'm assuming Major D Starr's a rapper. I would almost assume he's a rapper. He's a rap guy, as they say. He's a rapper, as the Grace fan would say. But here's the deal. Essentially, when we used to have... I used to have a thing called the supercomputer, which did everything. It could do our video, it could do our audio, it could play bits. I was able to do everything. Everything. And then at some point, I got a processor. Excuse me. Got a processor. And the processor necessitated us to have two computers. So I have a production computer and an on-air computer. Sometimes the production computer works, sometimes the on-air computer works, sometimes they both don't work. That's only during Mercury retrograde, though. Which I'm going to try next year to not let Ross Long tell me it's Mercury retrograde, so... Well, Sean Osborne is officially out of the running for his interview on our big broadcast here.